Hi, welcome to the Embrace Room at Sway Gallery London. This is Embrace, the things that unite us. And this show is all about the attitudes and the emotions that separate us from each other. I wanted to explore how we are with each other in individual relationships and whether we could perhaps improve and bring together society one relationship at a time. This is the first piece. This is called Front. It's all about ego. It's about kind of what we show ourselves when we meet somebody, when we know someone, whether it's a personal relationship or somebody we just meet. It's about presentations. You have the lips and the shoulders and the posturing. As you see these hexagons on the piece, it's a recurring motif. And these are actually covering the wounds and the vulnerabilities. And these are the things I think we all share. Let me show you inside. This next piece is called Across the Divide. It's very tactile and it includes these pieces which are aubergine. They're from kimono ties, from different ceremonies, and this is really showing how people are sort of quite similar, even though they're very different. And I've separated them by a river, which has a feeling of emotion. And here again, you see the hexagons here, which are carrying away the shared vulnerabilities, worries, fears, insecurity, that really makes us more the same than different. All of these pieces are filled with foam. They're very soft and are meant to be stroked and hugged. And I thought it was interesting to look at the embrace, the actual act of hugging, as a language that's universal and that can bring us together. This next piece is about vulnerability. It's called Takamea Siam, Take Me As I Am. And I use that language, a sort of made up language that sounds a little bit Japanese, to make it universal. It doesn't matter what language. You see here a person who is crying tears, maybe of joy, maybe of pain, of both, because the person is open and vulnerable and is asking for acceptance, not just from others, but from herself. And these symbols are Genji wheels, which are symbols of productivity and fertility and fecundity, which is all about the creativity and the productivity of the person. This piece is called Necessary Conflict, and you can see here the sort of push and the pull of the fabric indicates the struggle, the sometimes brilliant and exciting struggle that we have in getting to know someone. And this really is about self-expression, setting boundaries, and it's quite a step to show yourself in that way. You require a certain level of vulnerability to be fully self-expressed. And all of the color here just shows how that's a kind of glorious state to be in. Rough Waves is a piece about complexity, and again, following that vulnerability and that necessary conflict between two people, we move into a space where there are complexities, there are layers that make you step back and step towards another person, regardless of what your relationship to them might be. And it may be the way they look, it may be their religion or other differences. But it's these layers that I wanted to sort of make visible and stand proud. So we have here a tangle of legs of all different patterns and textures that really shows the complexity that arises in a relationship with two people. Following on from this, we have From the Heart, which is about truth. And at the center of From the Heart is this vessel, which to me represents an organ. And it can be any organ where we think our truth lives at any moment. It can be the heart, it can be the brain, it can be the genitalia, it can be whatever's relevant for us. But the idea is that you have the truth and it's sort of cascading down here, it's unfurling. There are lights in this piece which aren't seen at the moment, but I thought it was important to incorporate light here to allow that truth to shine out from within. When there's truth between people, there's real opportunity there to come together further. And again, that's something that is true in a private one-to-one relationship, in a group, or in society when you're thinking about how you feel about a different group of people. This next piece is called Heartstrings, and these strings are meant to recall the strings on a Japanese mandolin, which has string pairings, style of hair. And this piece is about harmony and equality. And I see equality as really being sort of harmony in a situation. Where there is harmony, we will have equality. And here we have even the seals that are covering the wounds are equally balanced. There's a perfect sense of peace and balance. This is when a relationship is flowing and works in harmony. This relationship is also protected in this very auspicious bright green frame. Finally, we have this piece, Growth. Growth is a really sunny, lovely piece that is looking, that combines rainbows and seeds. And it's looking at how growth can come from a little bit of darkness. This piece is called Blue Rainbow, and it incorporates some very earthy scents that are based on Japanese scents, very traditional frankincense and clove and yohin and I forget what the other one is. And we have here a seal. This particular seal is a hexagon that is a regular shaped hexagon, which recalls a tortoise or a beehive. And it comes from nature, and it's life-giving. And I thought it was important that in this piece, the hexagon is a part of a new life together for two people growing in their relationship and their ability. Thank you.